with Pluto and Uranus, it's been real crazy lately, you know? Just kidding. Hey, before we start, I love you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for coming. It feels good to at least go this way with you, and maybe you can give me a little heart or a like back. Hey, you know what? Give me a like if this makes you laugh, and please, and and give me a heart if I say anything that like, oh yeah, that resonates, you know, and give me 7 hearts if you like count 7 things. That would be really the you know, yeah. If you don't mind doing that, I would absolutely love it, because I feel like the people here I'm talking to, I don't think I'm gonna get like negative comments. Maybe something clarifying, you know, like, oh yeah, but like, you know, or just kind of shift the point of view a little bit, but nothing like, oh yeah, bleh. Because I feel like if you're watching me, that you've been through it, you know, you've been through plenty, and you're trying to see the best in life. Is that too loud? Neighbor 2 houses over is whacking weeds. And there was a blue jay just squawking, doing its like guitar strum of a screech. Like I could hear the individual notes kind of all at, yeah. Are they called notes? I don't even know. Is that gonna distract me? But anyway, so yesterday I was trying to make a video, and as you know, I'm 5-0, you know, since my last preseason. I am kicking butt. This is Trip. This channel is Real Nature Trip. I love you. I'm doing tarot. I don't know. I was saying, I'm doing fake tarot in the hopes that the universe gets a message to you, you know, that you need. But I don't know if any of it's fake. Like, it's just, you know, I'm saying stuff that, like, oh, I can feel it. And by the end of the message, that's when it comes together. Like, I'm not nailing it from the start. I'm like getting clues, and it's like, but then the picture starts coming together, and I actually really feel that. Other than that, it's fake. I'm just, you know, I am trying to use intuition. I'm learning about all the things that happen in your life. Yeah, all the situations, and then all the random assortment of situations that can happen. Right? That's really all it is. Woo! Anyway, so yesterday I got halfway into making a video, and my phone goes storage full, and I was done. And I was like, I haven't saved any videos. Like, I delete them all after I make them and get them on YouTube. All I'm doing is using this XR iPhone. It's cracked in the back. It's fine. But I'm like, how am I using up all this storage? And I looked at the storage thing, and it said that the YouTube app, not the YouTube Studio or anything, but the YouTube app itself was using half of my phone's storage. And I was like, what? Is it storing all those videos? Like, that's awful. I don't want to be responsible for any of that, and storage and blah, and it sounds like money, you know, to hold on to those things. And I don't even want them. They're for somebody else. And then I looked around, and it said that you can delete the app and then reapply it, and it cleans it out, whatever things it was saving, like your preferences and your whatever. And I was like, yeah, it went from half of the phone to like a little tiny blip. Anyway, I was in the process of nailing it again. I was into I was into the 3rd set of 3 cards, and I was just flipping them over, and then the story was coming together, the vision. I was in full vessel. I was in vessel. You like my shirt? I designed that. It's the track symbol, but instead of a winged foot, it's a lightning bolt. You can thank a kid named Luke from back in the 1900s who wanted a lightning bolt on any of our team apparel. Anyway, where was I going? Oh yeah, so I was nailing it. And when it stopped and I couldn't figure out how to do it, and I don't want to edit, I don't want to like go blah blah, I just want a one taker just like this. And I was sad because I was like, whatever. And then I was like, accept it, baby. This is the path we've chosen, to accept life however it comes, you know. And so I'm like, that's cool. There must be a reason. Maybe the message wasn't timed right, you know, but maybe something came out that I said that I wasn't supposed to say right then. I don't know how any of it works. And immediately though, I got back in the house, and I was like, so do I have to buy a camera now? Like, is it time to buy a camera? Is this the point where it says like, make a decision to invest in it and it'll be invested back in you, you know, something like that. And I didn't even think of, it's a sign to stop making these. Like, but then I considered that later, like I considered the fact that I hadn't thought of that, you know, that I hadn't thought of, like, oh, it's a sign to stop making these. So here I am. I figured out how to, the storage. I'm not going to try to recreate yesterday. And that's the thing that spoke out to me, is you can't recreate yesterday. You can't, like, creation is good. Recreating, it's going to leave you hollow, you know. That's what I think. And I think that was part of my problem, is trying to recreate some special things that happened in my life and live in those recreations. Maybe that's what I got to tell you. Maybe that has something to do with the reading. You can't recreate yesterday. Maybe it has something to do with blue jays squawking at you, or somebody doing motorized yard care a couple houses over. The house my mom was born in, actually, 2 houses over. I don't think she was born in the house. I think she lived there for the first 2 years of her life. All right. Other than that, can't recreate yesterday. Blue Jays, lawn work. I have all the cards. I'm not playing short a fool. Although I feel like I could easily substitute as the fool for missing one of those cards, as well as strength, as well as king and queen of everything. I'm gonna do one more real good shuffle. Oh yeah. I'm not even gonna open the book. I know the first 3. Hindsight, insight, foresight. You ready? Off the top. Hindsight, insight, foresight. Set the deck nicely over here. Knock on the cards and the deck. Hey. Forgot that part. Oh, it's 8:15 as I say this. Ace of Swords. Swords, wind, element. It's the clarity of thought, ideas, you know, maybe. And it's given to you. This is the God-given clarity, right? Like the big hand, the universe. Sorry to use the word God. Not sorry, but just, you know, like it used to be hard for me to swallow, and now it flows out effortlessly, because it doesn't mean a guy in white robes anymore who's mad at me. It doesn't mean someone who's going to give me coal for Christmas or whatever. It's the energy, baby. Okay, this is the hindsight. So let's keep that in mind. You were given a clear vision before. The insight, Emperor. Okay, this is at a lofty but still earthly place. You know, some structure, some power. A lot of red, a lot of orange. Kind of fiery, don't you think? What's he holding on to? I don't know what that is. It doesn't look like just a piece of gold. Is it a watch? Ooh, and then the 5 of Cups. This is a preemptive. I'm liking this little system I've got going on here. So you used to be clear, crystal clear on where you were going. You've gotten kind of to a lofty spot where you maybe living in a lot of structure, something like that. Maybe this, okay. Early, I'm thinking you've had a clear vision for your life and you've been living it up to date in structured, but like it's lofty. It's like you're going for something big in your life. Okay, I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means money to you, or spiritual growth, or a house, or like making sure your kids are feeling the love and all that stuff. I don't know, whatever. It's worthy, it's lofty, and you had a clear vision to get there. But it looks like a little dissatisfaction. It's dark. It's a little dark. It's a 5. 5 is change. Usually internal change is what it's kind of showing. So something internally is shifting. You might be feeling it already. It might be coming up. And it might feel a little dark because you used to have a clear vision and work really hard for it. Okay. I'm not married to that yet, but it already feels good. It already feels good. Okay. Now I don't remember what the next 3 are. Oh yeah, desire, challenge, and solution. Okay, we're gonna pick a card, any card. You know what? This was the first one to pop out for me. So, challenge. This one. No, that's it. Desire, challenge. No. You guys were calling for that one. Oh, baby. Solution. Desire, challenge, solution. Desire. Night on fire. Desire, night on fire. This is the Knight of Wands. Wands are fire element. So thinking of inspiration, but as a knight, I feel like it's coming from a higher place, a more lofty, more spiritual place. So you're kind of like, hey, I don't know. It's lofty. It's lofty and it's on fire. And it's masculine energy. See, I'm learning all these things. It's this masculine doing energy on fire, but you've already lived through life, right? You've already lived through this earthly life, and you're doing things on a different plane. You're doing it more on your terms. That's what it is. It's more on your terms. But you're excited to do something. That's the desire. You want to go out there and do, and you think you want to do some good. The challenge is the Tower. Okay, dude, this plays. Oops, backwards. It was facing me, not you. This plays. The Tower is just, it's the crumbling of all the false stuff. It is. You're gonna go through this, and it's gonna crumble this emperor of earthly, right? You gotta crumble this lofty place that you've been that's still just earthbound. If you want to get on your night horse, oh baby, oh, that is excellent. That is confirming and the solution. Justice, man. That shows up late in the game, right? That is great. It's kind of like saying, hey, if you go through this stuff, you will be rewarded. What you put out will come back to you. What you tear down will be rebuilt, but better. Oh my gosh, this is it. So let me see what is it. See if I could get what the thing is for you. Like, what's the thing? This doesn't feel like a love reading. It doesn't feel specifically like money. it feels like you've questioned it feels like you've questioned being on the standard path. And I know you already have, okay? So that we're past that, right? We've already questioned the standard lifestyle, the standard path. How's my hair looking today? I'm tired of the hat. You've questioned it. You want to be lit on fire and doing something loftier. There's still some structure you've got to tear down. You've got to tear down something that's holding you back. Man, I have quit jobs. I have quit passions. I have quit people. I have quit coffee. Oh, because they were all at the time unhealthy attachments. I wasn't, and I had a history, baby. So, the history of hair is great. Okay, next 3. So now it's you alone, them alone, and together. And I don't even know what that means. So I'm going off the top of the deck. You, them, the 2 together. Oops, cover up anybody's pretend really boring parts on this card. So you alone, this is good. This falls right in line. This falls right in line. So judgment, if you can see, these people are coming out of these dark boxes. They're in the river of life, but they're coming out. They're being called out of these dark boxes, which is this old life, dark box, old life. And you know what? You're going, after you go through, you go through some darkness and tear it down, and you will awaken, my dear friend, and heal. Oh, very nice, very nice. Oh, that is you. You're good. You're healing. Them is going through the dark night of the soul, baby. Them is in the darkness, killing all these old, what do you call it? Ideas of self, right? But it's coming. The light is coming. This is one of my favorites, because it's like, just get it out. Get it out. And it happened violently to me. And then the 2 of you together, Queen of Pentacles. Oh. So what is the other? So you are healing. You are looking at those old wounds, waking up and healing. They are in the dark night of the soul, and together we're at the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're helping somebody. Dude, this is it. This is it. This is it right here. Because you've awakened and you've dealt with it and you've been through the, and maybe you got a little bit to go. Maybe you got just that one last thing. And that's the last video I actually got out, was like, hey, dig in and heal that thing. There's that thing. And it looks like you're going to heal it. And I think you're going to be supporting somebody. I was going to say helping, but a friend on here said, hey, you might use the word support. And I was like, 100%. That word help is just ingrained in there. But you're going to be supporting somebody going through this. And I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of people, more and more. Just based on the current energy. And when you do, that's going to elevate you to this lofty place. And it's queen. It's not emperor or whatever, empress. It's queen, where I think it's a more spiritually lofty place, where you're connecting to that feminine energy and to the earthy stuff, like people, you know, the things you need to survive, money, whatever it is, that the things that earth life can provide, you're mastering it, and you don't need to hoard it. You know how to make the most out of what's here. Oh, this is beautiful. I am so proud of you. This is beautiful. Okay, the last set of 3, and it's a wee pick. Well, that one stood up right away. Okay, so we got the situation. Hold on, let's flip them over. None of mine are in reverse because I ordered a non-reverse deck. Yeah, that was it. That is the do, and I don't know how else to do this in an original way. Didn't it? Did that? Yeah, it is for me. And the don't do. Okay. The situation. 5 of Wands. All right. If you look at these people, they've all got their one. They're all trying to get together. Super unorganized though. They all are kind of just like one looks happy, one looks mad, one looks confused. Yeah, just not coordinated. It's not coordinated yet. The situation is not coordinated. And 5 is change. They're going through some change, right? An internal change. The do, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Okay. I'm gonna go with this because it's about emotions, feelings. You know, it's water. Ace of Cups it's the big hand is giving it to you. It's the big cup. It's the real deal. Your real emotions, not the stuff like your reactions to stuff. This is the real deal, and let it flow. Just live in it. Accept yourself. Accept your emotions and yourself. And don't do. Okay, I'm gonna say this guy, he's juggling 2 great options, but if you see, there's already people moving behind him. He's a little off balance trying to decide between these options, and if you see this loop, he can get stuck in an infinite, you know, decision making, you know, like overthinking maybe, and others have already set sail. What? Well, we don't care about the others. We just know that to set sail, to get on there, maybe you gotta set these things down, maybe invest these pentacles, whatever. But you don't have to spend any time really just weighing your options and doing whatever. Just let it flow, baby. Let your emotions flow. Follow your joy. Follow your bliss. If you get sad about something, be sad. Know where it comes from, and know when it's done, and there's nothing to be sad about anymore. I mean, it can, if it's really big, of course, but you know, you don't have to torture yourself. Yeah, you don't need 9 cups, you know, to like know that you're okay. Oh yeah. So what are we saying here? Do I do a 13th card? For this, I shuffle. One of those shuffles, and then a European flair shuffle, and then we'll go top card. This is the 8 of Cups. There's an eclipse. There's, you know, it's kind of saying, hey, you're fulfilled. You're fine. There's more. And you're gonna have to leave something behind. That tower moment, right? You're gonna have to leave a little bit behind to go adventure, to get on that big old fire night. You want to get up on this pony? You got lots of stuff you want to do? Yeah. You got this. You got this. think you got it. Okay. All right. That's a long time, and I'm working on my goodbyes, and I will say see you later.